voting system will work soon. When a counter has gone around and confirmed, like nodded at you or something.
And the delegate who brought clickers.
You can.
I'm pretty offended that she said nodding, because somebody who has Parkinson's shakes their head, and she just dismissed their disability by nodding, and it's just not fair. Man, these people are so insensitive.
Lower your hand. But only when the person who's like counting has like verbally or
Look at her mocking people with Parkinson's. That's just wrong.
confirm with their body language that they've counted your vote.
Point of personal privilege, please.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Yes, what's your personal privilege?
Hi, so I know that this is kind of annoying. I know it's taking a while, but we want this to be done right. We are a democratic organization. We want to do this right. I myself watched some of the counters not count some of the votes.
Oh my God, I'm offended. I can't believe it. You had a counter not count a vote. It is just not fair. Nothing is fair in this world, and we have invisible disabilities, and we have smell rooms, and I'm just so freaking offended. I'm about to offend somebody and shit my pants. I'm so offended. And now somebody's going to be putting me in a smell room.
And it may have been a mistake, but maybe we need to do this a different way. Maybe we need to have more time to talk about this.
So if you're standing up, could you please sit down and get into a seat so that so there aren't so.
Oh, so people can stand up. What about those people that can't stand up? I'm offended again. See how easy it is to get offended? See how easy it is to run around and be a victim? Because that's what they teach and that's what they want.
So many people moving around. And then let me consult the people who are counting. So everyone who is not a counter, take a.
This guy used to have an opinion, but he ain't said a word. He's just kind of make faces. I'm kind of offended at his faces, because his face is kind of telling me that he doesn't agree and he thinks all these people are full of shit, but he's not saying it. But I can tell by his face, and it offends me. This guy's offended. He can't even speak. He's so offended he's got his hand over his mouth. And that offends me because he's trying to say somebody that he doesn't agree with them. Good grief. Oh, just so offended.
Seat. Take a seat.
Oh, did you see the hand movement? That big, fast hand movement? She almost hit this guy in the head. Subliminally, she wanted to hit him. I'm offended that she's an abuser of men, and she subconsciously likes to hit men, and she moved both their hands toward men because of her hate of men. I'm offended.
Everyone on the walls, take a seat so that we can count.
Poor people in a wheelchair. They've been sitting their whole life. They can't take a seat. They don't have that choice. And she's going to use terms like take a seat? How dare she?
When there's so many people moving around, it's very difficult to count. Okay. So we are going to take this count again.
Oh my God. Again? Somebody's going to be missed.
Okay, everyone, by a vote, all the counting has happened. By a vote of 523 to 443, that passes. And so we will...
Oh, clapping. Oh my God, my ears, the noise is so loud. I gotta run to the safe room, but I don't want to run because if I go run to the silent room, I'm going to offend somebody who doesn't like fast movements, and I'll offend people in wheelchairs who can't run, and oh my God, I want to go to the bathroom, and if I go, somebody's going to see me moving and get offended. Freaking idiots!
Sorry, if we could respect our comrades.
I'm rising to speak against...
You got to get closer to the mic.
I'm rising to speak against this amendment to the rules, as it would inhibit the democracy that is inherent to our organization. If you look at it, most of the time that has been wasted in this body was not...
this dude's like, damn, I know I had some oatmeal in here and shit.
wasted on debate. It was wasted in vote after vote after vote and voting on whether we're going to vote on voting. It is ridiculous, and this resolution would not save us any time.
What's your, yep. Could you get to a mic, or could someone run a mic to you?
Here we go, running again. Poor people in wheelchairs can't run.
When we're raising our placards, when we transition between the votes, can we slow down a little bit because it's starting to get confusing for people? Thank you.
Totally. Yep.
So immediately,
We got to slow down because people are moving too fast and they're moving too slow and they're talking too loud and I can't hear. And
I mean, it would have to be after the.
Sorry, that's a point of debate. That's not
Yeah.
actually.
Well, no, I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
No, that's out of order.
Doesn't make
Sorry.
any sense.
We've
oh, out of order. Listen, everybody yell. Oh my God, my ears, they're yelling. I can't hear.
We've ended debate. Okay, so now we're going to vote.
I have a question, a point of order.
So voting yes would be to make it. Hold on, could I just get through my sentence, please? Okay, so all those in favor of.
She just cut people off. That's pretty rude. Can I get through my sentence? Why is she special and privileged to get through her sentence and no one else can? I'm offended.
We already said that that's July 2018. Okay, so all those in favor of the amendment to take up. You need to get to a mic.
Would now be a good time to add amendments to the amendment,
No,
or is that not?
we are
okay.
voting.
We're amending the amendment to the amendment to vote by hand, to amend the vote by not counting the votes by the hand, to amend whether we should stand or stop. Point of order, point of debate, no point of interest, no point of I'm an idiot.
Voting right now.
Okay.
Okay, so all those in favor. Okay.
Sorry. So what happens if there's conflicting amendments? So I feel like we don't know is not an acceptable answer, but that's a point of debate. I know.
Yeah, that's a point of debate.
So I don't know is a point of debate, and we can't debate. We have to vote. Sounds like these people ought to be in freaking Congress. We got to vote for freaking Obamacare before we can read Obamacare. Are you freaking kidding me?
Okay. Is there further debate on the convention rules? There's a motion to call the question, and there's a second. So we are ending debate on the convention rules as a whole, and we are going. All those in favor of ending debate, please raise your placards.
God, all those placards in the air. I can't. I'm shocked. Run and hide.
All those opposed.
Gee, that's a shocker. Somebody's going to be opposed. He's holding up 2 votes. Is that fair? I think point of debate. Why can he hold up? I'm not. And did anybody count all the ones that held up? Because I don't. And freaking idiots.
That passes. And what is your? You need to get to a mic to be able to,
I was coming up here to make an amendment.
Sorry, it's out of order because we just ended debate.
Okay, the problem is, folks, if the NPC were to decide...
Sorry, you
Never
can't
mind.
do that. Okay, so now we're going to vote to adopt the convention rules. This requires a 2/3 vote. All those in favor
Point
of
of inquiry? I had a
yeah,
point of
what's your
inquiry
point of
before.
inquiry?
As it stands, this is Daniel Ray from Piedmont. He, him pronouns.
He, him pronouns. They gotta say what you call him. I'm kind of offended that he wants to be called a he and a him, to be honest. Because, I mean, if I don't want to be called a he and a him, why should he get to use that pronoun? Because every time I hear it, it triggers me, and I'm offended.
As it stands right now, can we make amendments to resolutions
No.
and constitutional
No.
bylaws stand? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so all those in favor of adopting the convention rules, please raise your placards. All those opposed? That passes. We now have convention rules.
Oh my God, they're cheering. Oh, my ears. How could they offend me by not respecting my quiet place?
Okay, awesome. And now we are going to move into...
Point of privilege. Hold up.
Hold on one second. Okay, so we are a bit behind schedule. I'm going to hand it over to Natalie.
So at this point,
What happened to her microphone she was using earlier? Rick, you can't.
It would be in order for someone to motion.
This is liberalism at work. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. And this is what they want every neighborhood, every government, every school, every institution where you're trying to learn or pass on information. This is what liberals want. And it's just freaking crazy. And people will be looking at me like I'm crazy. I mean, I just don't get it. It's funny, but it's sad that this is not only accepted by a lot of people in the media, probably all the people in the media, and accepted by the liberal left as normal. And somebody who has a job and works and tries to raise their kids and wants their kid to get an education on this country and what a great country it is somehow a domestic terrorist patriot and a gun lover. And, they're the weird ones. What the hell happened to our country? All right, we'll end that there.